Alright lads, so today we did get some exciting news regarding the end of year BANKAI livestream. This is something that I've been counting down the days for them to finally announce it, and we now have an official date of when the end of year banner is going to get revealed. And this morning we did get news of the Burn the Witch collaboration, which is very exciting in of itself, didn't see that coming, and we also got PlayStation 4 news about the Bleach Brave Souls situation. So for those that don't know, around April, February time I believe, Bleach Brave Souls was officially announced to be coming to PlayStation 4, and that's pretty exciting in of itself because it does show that Bleach Brave Souls is profitable, so much so that they want to actually put on a console, and this should be getting a lot of new players into the game once it does officially drop. Unfortunately though, since that announcement, again like 8 or so months ago, we haven't heard a single word from KLM about this situation until now, where they do mention here that it has been postponed. Originally they did plan to release the PlayStation 4 version by the end of 2021. They officially never gave that date to us, so we didn't actually know that. This was more so just for them, probably in the studio, for them to try and get it out. Unfortunately though, they decided to postpone the date to further improve the feel of the game when using the controller, which is perfectly understandable, especially when compared to Steam, for example. For those that are wondering, porting your mobile game to Steam or PC is very easy because a mouse basically works the same as like touching your screen for the most part. When it comes to a controller, they need to make sure that the entire menu and game is able to actually navigate with a controller, so it's completely different, something they probably didn't expect, and unfortunately has been postponed. But fortunately, we have actual news of the PlayStation 4 release here. Again, as I mentioned, since 8 or so months ago, they haven't said a single thing, to the point that some people thought they didn't even plan on releasing it, they just dropped the idea and they don't want to do it. But they have mentioned here that they have postponed it, which is good news. It does mean it's still happening, and hopefully it does happen sometime before the 7th anniversary, because that would definitely be a good time to release it. That said though, now let's talk about the Bleach Brave Souls BANKAI Live. If you have no idea what a BANKAI Live is, it's a live stream hosted by some of the voice actors from the Bleach anime, where they just have some fun, play the game, but most importantly, we get some very cool announcements. What is guaranteed within this stream is that we are going to get the end of year character or banner reveal, and I'm looking forward to that. Most of us are looking forward to that, to see who it could potentially be, and alongside that we could get some special announcements. For example, again, I don't want to give that expectation, but if there was a place for them to announce 1000 Year Blood War returning in Bleach Brave Souls, this will be the stream to do it, or the 7th anniversary stream. At the same time, they could announce some new game modes, potential quality of life updates. Those aren't guaranteed, but we are going to get some potential exciting stuff nonetheless, outside of just a, the end of year banner reveal. So this is something that you should definitely look forward to, and personally I'm very excited for this. And again, it does take place on the 25th, which is exciting for many reasons, because one, it's Christmas Day, which is kind of cool. Secondly, for those free-to-play players out there that are kind of low on orbs, this happens a day before the post-selection banner drops, which is actually really good in our case, because at that point, before even getting a chance to summon on post-selection, the Burn the Witch banner is still going to be here. We're going to know what the end of year banner is going to be, and then we're going to see the post-selection banner the next day. So for those that are low on orbs and don't know what banner to pull on, I recommend wait until like the 25th or maybe 28th or something like that, where at that point we're going to know all the information about the free banners, and you can make the decision for yourself on whether you should summon on the Burn the Witch Christmas banner, the post-selection, or the end of year banner. So I'm actually really happy it's taking place before the post-selection banner. That's pretty nice of Caleb for the most part. Other than that though, we have 4 guests this time. We have the voice of Ichigo. I'm probably going to butcher the names, but let's try it. Masakazu Morita. Okay, that's the voice of Ichigo. We have Ryotaro Okayu. I can't say that. Okiayu. Nah, there's no way I said that right. I didn't. But that's the voice of Bakia. We have Sho Hayami, the voice of Aizen, and then Tetsu Inada, the voice of Sajin. So, for the most part, if you don't know, when it comes to the voice actors that do it, or actresses that appear on these live streams, sometimes they give us a hint at what character we could expect to see get revealed on that live stream. For example, a few years ago, we did have Grimmjow's voice actor appear on a live stream, so we expected a can't-field Grimmjow. That's exactly what got revealed in that live stream. And then a year or two before that, we had Rukia's voice actors show up, and we expected a BANKAI Rukia, and that's exactly what we did get. So sometimes they do hint, sometimes they don't. In this case, I don't feel like they're hinting at anything for the most part. Again, we could still get an original banner, maybe with an Ichigo and Aizen, but these voice actors are very common in terms of when they show up for the live streams. At this point in time, Ichigo and Byakuya's voice actors have pretty much been in every BANKAI live stream, so they're nothing too special being there. Aizen has been there a few times, I believe, so he's not too special to him. And Sergeant, I don't believe it's the first time he's appearing. And I don't think it hints anything anyway, because there's no way we're getting a Sergeant for the end of the year. So, for the most part, I don't think there's any, thing to look into in terms of the voice actors that are appearing on this live stream. But scrolling down, you can actually see the lineup that we are going to be getting for the BANKAI livestream. So starting off, they're going to have the opening. They're going to do the opening for the first 20 or so minutes, and then we get the Brave Souls news number 1. Now, what they do in the first part of the news section is announce the new characters. That always happens straight away, so make sure if you're maybe running late, or if you want to make sure to be on the livestream for the exciting part of the news, you want to be there for the first half an hour and the last half an hour. So the first Brave Soul news is going to be dedicated to the characters or character. We have no idea what they're going to be doing, but there will be a trailer that plays, and then we'll see the character, get excited, have some fun, and then we have like an hour to cool down. They're going to play Epic Raids, they're going to play the Taboo Word game, and play a card game about Bleach Braves or something like that. Now, for most of us, this is kind of the boring part of the stream because, unfortunately, even though we have an English translator, I believe Alex will be doing it, they don't translate, you know, everything word for word. So we're kind of just sitting there waiting for the news for the most part. But it is still fun. I'm not gonna lie. I still have fun. We'll try and get into the epic raids and stuff like that and see if we can actually flex across like the entire Bleach Bracelets community for those that are watching the live stream. But then we get the second part of the news. Now, the second part of the news, since the characters have already been announced, what they normally do here is announce some potential surprise announcements. For example, a 1,000-year Blood War banner returning. Maybe if they don't do that in part 1, they might say manga characters are set to return in 2022. They could do that then. They could announce quality life updates here, a new game mode here, or just the banner itself and show the banner, the events and stuff that will come along the way with this new the new characters. The second part of the news is normally the potential least exciting part because most of us are looking forward to the characters, but this is pretty much guaranteed to be the character reveal, and the second part of the news will be like the leftover news or some potential secret announcements that they have planned for 2022. So looking forward to some potential exciting stuff from part 2 of the news. And then after that, they're going to finish up the stream and end it on the Brave Souls New Year Lotto announcement. Now, this is something they also did announce today where you have the chance to win 3,000 orbs. And what I kind of like about this is that they're doing it based on your player ID. So if you don't know, your player ID is this right here in the top right. So mine's 18, 920, 985. And if they do the lottery and get all my 8 numbers, I will therefore go ahead and win 3,000 orbs, which is kind of crazy, right? But unfortunately, the chance of you actually winning this is significantly low. It's like literally winning the lottery right now. Like most of us are going to be lucky to even get 5 orbs. So it's like, I'm not too excited for this personally, but it is what it is. You have a chance to win big if you get very, very lucky. I'm going to be surprised if anyone even gets the 3,000 orbs. And the funny thing is, if someone does, then we're going to know exactly who they are. And I'm going to blacklist them and hate them for the rest of this game's lifespan. So, yeah, kind of cool stuff. What I kind of like to a certain extent is the fact that it's based off your player ID. Because sometimes they've done it in the past where you had to, like, select the right attribute. And if you got the right attribute formation, then you'd win, like, 500 or so orbs. I've never won that, and it kind of annoys me that I might have been, like, one color off. And, like, I think about, maybe if I went back in time and did it right or something like that, I could have won. But in this case, there's literally nothing in your control. Literally, you just watch the live stream, and if they get your ID, then you win. So, kind of interested to see who's going to potentially win this. These are the orb count for your numbers. So, the last digit matches your final digit. So, my one would be 5. If the last number's 5, I get 5 orbs. If the last number's 85, then I get 25 orbs. And if the last number's 985, then I get 50 orbs. And then it starts to scale really, really high as you get into like the 6 and 7. And then there's also the second place prize where if you maybe get a number that's one off from your final number. So let's say hypothetically they do 18, 920, 986. It's not exactly my number, but they will still give you 2,000 orbs because you were so close. So pretty cool stuff. I like the idea of it, but I'm not going to win anything. I never win anything when there's a bigger chance to win anything, so hopefully I can at least get 25 orbs. So make sure that when you are watching the stream, keep an eye out for your ID in case you actually do win. But that's pretty much all the news that we did get today for the BANKAI live stream. They do mention 2 more things here. Tweet out hashtag BANKAI live when the stream is going on for a chance to win a Bleach Bracelets original poster, and then you can also win this Aizen Archilic block for retweeting a specific tweet. Now, last time I did do that, I got banned on Twitter, so I'm not sure if I'm going to do that again. That said, the lads, hope you guys did enjoy the video. Let me know what your expectation is for this BANKAI live stream. What do you lads want to see? For me personally, just confirmation that we are officially getting more manga characters. If we get that, it's going to be a very exciting Christmas. That's going to be the Christmas gift from K-Lab if we get that announcement. I don't even care if end of year is or isn't 1,000-year Blood War. As long as we get the announcement that we're getting more manga characters, I am going to be excited. That said, hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'll see you next time. Peace.